Senior How in 1985, a long time ago. This was the Asian Games there, and it was fantastic. Of course, there is a big change, huge change between 35 years ago and now. This is not the same Beijing. I was visiting throughout my life Beijing, Shanghai, and then I was in the Youth Olympic Games, based on very friendly relationship, being an IOC member, International Olympic Committee member. I've been frequently in your beautiful country. I know that Chinese people love sport. You are very extremely successful, both in summer and winter Olympics. The last time I visited Beijing, it was this February, during the Winter Olympic Games, which has been organized fantastically. You know, all the facilities were up to date, very modern, friendly, serving the athletes and the sport competitions on the highest possible level. The ski area were nicely developed as well. So we had a 2 weeks fantastic stay. The only problem was that we couldn't go out to the street to enjoy the Chinese people, hospitality and friendship, because of the strict measurement of the COVID. So we have been in a so-called bubble system. We have been in a hotel, closed in the hotel, and from the hotel we could go out on different sport competitions. But as far as I could see, this was very nicely organized, very successfully, and as always, the Chinese people, the hostess, the volunteers, the organizers were very professional and friendly. We have to pay attention the potential which China carries in every respect, cultural respect, mainly political and economical. So it has an influence on the whole world. It's a very special system. We have to learn it, how it's working so successfully, because the combination of the communism and the democracy, the two together, it is efficient. You know, the economy grows, and people are very disciplined. Education is very high level. Care of family cares and many other social respect is highly developed. And I repeat again, China is an extremely important factor in the world economy. I sincerely hope it will continue. It will continue on the highest political level and between the people. It's very friendly, natural, and we are proud that China, People's Republic of China, pays attention to Hungary with different investment. One of the largest investment is the Silk Road station on the frontier of Hungary, but I could mention the joint venture building a railroad between Belgrade and Budapest, together with our Chinese friend. Chinese bank is here in Hungary. There are about more than 100 important companies here. Smaller, many, I don't know how much smaller, like restaurants or small shops, but important investment, there are about 100 giving jobs for more than 10,000 people. So it's in every respect, it's friendly. We are proud that in Hungary there are Chinese students in the universities, up to 3,000 around. And I don't know the exact figures, how many Chinese people enjoy living here, but where I am living, in the second district of Budapest, there are many Chinese people. Sometimes in the bus station there are more Chinese than Hungarians, all with children and very friendly. So I sincerely hope it will go on, the friendly relationship. Investment, cultural cooperation, sport cooperation, all kind scientific cooperation. It's extremely important, and I think it's going better and better every year. I wish them all the best. I understand that they have different culture, different religion perhaps, different way of thinking about life, but we can live together. We can coexist together in a friendly manner. Some people say we are coming from Mongolian. Some people say Chinese roots. Other people say Korean. So we are not certain going back to 2,000-3,000 years, but certainly our predecessor coming from that area. If you speak about culture, certainly the Chinese culture is much older than ours. The traditions are older, but music is different, but still understand each other's music. The foods, drinks are different, but we adapt ourselves. I like very much Chinese food. I like very much. Every week once minimum, I go to a Chinese restaurant that they are not only cheap, but quick and very tasty. So I like it. And the common interest now that, for instance, China is also family-loving people. We Hungarians, we do the same. We do everything in order that family has a social welfare and security and safety. Education are different, of course, but you know, your children are welcome in Hungary. We have a grand school here, opened especially for Chinese kids. There are more than 250 students there. I think we can find common ways in culture, in science, let it be the Fund university or whatever investment. So we understand each other, even the languages, and many things are very different, but there are common ways to find each other. It's interesting. You have to understand that you have every year a message. Yeah. You know, when I was born in 1942, somebody told me that I am a horse. So, all the best wishes. Everybody wants to have harmony, love, and peace. Peace is extremely important now on the different tension all over the world. You look in our neighborhood, there is a war between Ukraine and Russia, but the most important is the peace. And of course we Hungarians say nothing is more important than health. So I wish all the rabbit people and the children and adults, Chinese friends, happy rabbits year. The two together is sufficient. The economy grows and grows.